Good evening, good evening, good evening, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. And if you don't know anything else on this day, know that you deserve to be blessed. Yes, good evening, good evening, good evening, and peace and blessings to you. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. It's a Friday. And if you don't know anything else while I'm wearing this hat tonight, know that you deserve to be blessed. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with you. I am on location. Shh, don't tell nobody where I'm at. I am on location, but I am here for you tonight. Tonight, um, yeah, so you know what? Tonight we're going to talk about just checking in, where you at, what's going on, how you feeling, all of that good stuff. But then ultimately, we also want to talk about Southern AIDS, HIV and AIDS Awareness Day as well. We want to talk about that. But sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you got to take a moment, right? And you have to really just do what's best for you. And that's what I'm doing here, right? I'm at a secret location. Cancun. A secret location? Cancun. And I think I done had one too many, hold on. Hold on. For those that like to come on over and talk a little bit, let me. Mm. So look, ladies and gentlemen, I took a moment, took a little excursion, and got out here to do a little something. So tonight, I just wanted to check in. I just wanted to see how everybody's doing, see what's going on, check in with you, and just say, yeah, it's good to be you. It is good to be you. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know we like to clear the air, we like to clear the space, we have to do all of that. Just because I'm at this location to where nobody knows where I'm at, that doesn't mean that we're not going to follow the proper protocol. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's breathe. Let's breathe. We want to take a moment and acknowledge that your breath is important. Take a moment and acknowledge that your breath is important. Ladies and gentlemen, if I don't know anything right now today, I know this, that my breath is important. I know just how important my breath is as of today, as yesterday when I landed. Being out on the beach this morning, um, hanging out, talking with people, being around people, doing all of these things. Um, Sometimes you got to really make sure that you breathe, right? So tonight, what we're going to do, we're going to breathe. Look, let me tell y'all something. If I take this shirt off, I am two-tone. I am dark here. I am dark here, here, and dark on my legs. When I tell you, hey, Lady Hill, when I tell you, hey, sis, hey, Paula, when I tell you that son then cooked and baked me, you can stick a fork in me because I'm done. But I see I have my little hat. I was out there today looking like some old man, you know, looking for something metal in the sand. I don't know. But anyways, look, ladies and gentlemen. So what I want to do today is a special breath today, right? We're still going to take the three breaths, but what I want you to do, I want you to relax, relate, and release. And that's what those breaths will do. We're taking three breaths. So we're going to name them relax for the first one, Relate for the second one, and release for the third one. And you know, on the third one, we like to make some noise when we release. And that's what that's about, right? Look, I'm no guru, ladies and gentlemen. I'm no this, but what I do know is that your peace is key. Your peace is love. Your peace is tranquility. If you don't have peace, then you can't make it, right? So we're going to relax, let it go, relate, and then we're going to release it. Now, I want y'all to go ahead and take them shoulders and loosen them shoulders up. Y'all know we like a little Tina Turner action. For those of you who may not know Tina Turner, all you got to do is look at what's love got to do with it, and you'll know who she is, or I, Tina, or any of the things, right? Y'all have to know it. I'm a little older, so hey, that's what it is. But I want you to relax those shoulders, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what I want you to do, right? I want you to relax. I want you to take a moment and just relax. And it doesn't matter if it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Just take this moment and relax. Just relax, okay? And then what I want you to do is to relate. And then I want you to release it, okay? So let's go ahead and let's do it. On the count of 3, y'all know that I'm going to count out the first breath. I'm still move my hands up and down so you'll know the time frame on it, the pace. But ladies and gentlemen, focus right on that relaxing. Focus on that. Listen to my voice and focus on the relaxing. On the count of 3, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want you to turn your head, move your shoulders. Don't do it fast, do it slow. And I know somebody probably sitting in front of their mama, their cousin, their husband, their wife, and they moving like this. But what I want you to do, I want you to relax. Because the next step we're going to do, we're going to relate. All right? Now, y'all know I don't count on the second one. However, I still will move my hands so that you'll know the actual pace, right? On the count of 3, ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And out. You feel that? You feel it? You feel it? I know some of you probably saying, Titan, I don't feel nothing. No, you feel it. If you're doing it the way I'm doing it, you feel it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we relaxed a little bit. We related to what's going on in our lives and what's happening. And now we need to release it. Now, you take whatever that is that's bothering you, bugging you, concern, issue, problem, whatever it may be. I want you to take it and I want you to blow it out to the farthest reaches of the universe. I want you to take it and send it down to the deepest part of the sea. What I want you to do is to send it away so you have some time to relax, relate, and release. You feel me? Because, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell it right here. I don't know who this is for right there, but right now you're in turmoil. Right now you are hurting. Right now you're in pain. Right now you're sitting in the middle of a cesspool and you don't know why this is happening to you. You got to relax, relate, and release. Now, I don't know if y'all ever watched A Different World, but Whitley went to go see the doctor, and the doctor was Debbie Allen. And if I tell you that wasn't the best episode ever, don't mark my words, just go watch it and you'll understand what I'm talking about. You got to relax, relate, and release. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, this third breath. I want you to release. When you release it, I want you to make some noise. And what we believe here at the Thoughts Upon is that if you make some noise, you're letting the universe know you're in control. You're letting the universe know that I got this, okay? On the count of 3, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in. And I did it. Y'all like that little note. Y'all like that. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we believe here the thoughts upon it that if you do that on a regular basis, it doesn't matter how many times a day you do it, but if you do it on a regular basis, take some time and center yourself, that you will be able to go ahead and tackle what's going on with you, understand what's happening around you, and then not question whether or not you should be here, not question whether or not you shouldn't be here, not question whether or not you are God's child. You won't have to question that, right? You will not have to question that. I believe that. That's simple. Simple. Just take a breath and acknowledge that your breath is important. That part, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know I love to center the place. Y'all know I love to clean the space. Y'all know I like to bring in some good light, but y'all know I also like to groove. Y'all know I like to groove. Y'all ready to groove with me? Y'all ready? If y'all ready, oh, okay. All right. All right. If you there, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. And let's get this groove started. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? These people standing outside my window looking at me, I'm looking at them, and I'm like, yeah. Hey, moms. Hey. Y'all ready? All right, let's go. Sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. So da 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 T2P. Check me out. T2P. Check me out. Soon. 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 T2P. Check me out. 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 And all right. Look, y'all. Y'all go quit playing with me. Y'all always give me a cut up on a Friday. And I'm going to need y'all to stop doing that so much. Nah, keep it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all can hear me, if y'all can see me, if you got me through smoke signal, give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Come on and come talk to me. Say good evening to me. Say hello to me. Come and talk to me, because let me tell y'all something. Okay, Miriam, you better come on and let's get it. You better come on. Look, let me tell y'all something. I am over here at this all-inclusive. Y'all don't even understand. The best thing I could have ever done. So any of you want to find out what's going on, y'all come holler at me. Hit me up in the DMs. Y'all come call me, text me. I'm going to tell y'all about my trip. Yeah. Okay. Look, y'all. Tonight, let's get into this thought, Kwame. Let's go on and get into this thought. Yes, indeed. Tonight's thought is just me checking in. How you doing? How you really doing? And ladies and gentlemen, y'all know I got a story. So let me start off with this. I want to check in with you. For all of you that are watching, all of you that are listening, if you can, go ahead and drop something in the comments. How are you doing really? How are you doing? How you doing really? Right? Don't give me that, oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm okay. No, how are you really? Right? There's this thing called the feelings wheel, right? And it's an exercise that I do pretty much every day. Is I check in with myself. And if I'm feeling it, then I'm feeling it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I'm feeling angry or anxious or anything like that, I admit to that. I acknowledge what it is. So I want to check in with you today. How are you doing really? Honestly, how are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You got to check in with yourself. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't come here tonight to preach. I didn't come here tonight to be a prophet. I didn't come here tonight to push nothing on you. But I need for you to check in with yourself. How are you doing? Okay, Miriam, you better come on. If you're on your way, you better come on. And you better bring a little something. You better bring. I'm sorry, Miriam. You was talking about Okay, I got you. Look, ladies and gentlemen, something that I know, something that I have been understanding for a long time is that life is not promised to us. Life is not promised. And if you can continue to live your life in a way to where you know that your life is not promised to you, you see what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I want to do tonight. I want you to understand where I'm at. Sometimes I'm not good. Now, this is going to be, I'm going to tell you my story in just a second, but I want to talk to those that are out there, and I don't know who it is, just put on my heart to speak to whoever this is here. Sometimes we're not good. And sometimes we want to pretend that we are good because we're the glue that holds so many things together. We're the glue that keeps everybody intact. We're the glue that keeps the family together, the job together, the work together, the bills together. We're the one. We're the one that do that. And so sometimes you get lost in the sauce. Sometimes you don't know whether you're coming or going. And this is where I want you to check in with yourself. Stop playing the fool. Stop playing the fool like you're good and when you're not good. One thing that I have always said, which I had to learn the hard way, is to be present. To be present and acknowledge what's going on with you. You can't live, right? Why I feel like I'm preaching. Why I feel like I'm preaching. Jesus. You can't live, right? If you're discrediting what's going on. You can't live if you don't acknowledge that there's a problem, there's an issue, there's a concern. You can't live like that. And what I've learned is that I have been running and running and running, Beyonce reference, running and running. And then here I am, smack dab, bam, I hit the wall. And there ain't nobody that'll pick me up. This is nothing against my friends. This is nothing against my circle, my gang, my family. But spiritually, I'm in this on my own right now because I have dug myself into a hole. And only I can get myself out of that hole. So I got to check in with myself. I got to understand that life sometimes takes a turn. And when I go into that curve, I got to know how hard to turn the wheel, how to let up off the gas or either press the gas. I got to know. And I can't know it if I don't check in with myself. I can't understand it if I don't check in with myself. Y'all with me? I can't do that if I don't check in with myself. I'm checking in with you tonight. Check in with your mind. Check in with your body. Check in with your spirit. Check in. How are you? Really? Ladies and gentlemen, it's hard for us to acknowledge that we have issues and problems because we're the glue. We're the ones that keep it together. It's not like this. See, when it comes to us, it's like this. You see what I'm saying? But when it leaves us, it's like this. Because we're the glue. We lock it. You see how I just locked it? We lock it. You can bend one finger back. You can do all of this, but we still lock it. Because we're that key. That's what we do. Barbara says, I feel like I'm about to hit that wall. I'm not as strong as I used to be, but people don't seem to understand that. And you know what? Thank you. Thank you, Barbara, for that. Thank you, moms. I appreciate that. That's being real. But let me express something to you. And this is for everybody on listening and watching, and also for you, Barbara, as well, right? There comes a time where you're going to have to not expect them to understand, not expect them to give you that space, not expect them to want to know. You're going to have to tell them. And in no uncertain words, you're going to have to let them know that this is what it is. I had people stepping on my toes all the time. And I didn't understand why they kept stepping on my toes when they know that my damn toes was hurting. They knew it. They knew my dogs was hollering, but they kept stepping on them. And then I got to thinking, well, you've never told them, have you, Titan? You never said to them, get off my damn feet. You never said, back up and give me 50 feet. You never said, get out of my space. You never said, be gone. You never did that. Because deep down in, we feel that this is what it's meant for us to do. But I want to tell you all, I want to tell you tonight, and whoever this is right here, and then also to piggyback off of what Barbara said, you were not meant to be dogged. You were not meant to be mistreated. You were not meant to be misunderstood. You were not meant to be somebody's floor mat. You were not meant to be the one that's always last and always getting on the bus last and always don't have anything. You were not meant to be that person. What we have done over the years is that we've allowed ourselves to be last. We've allowed ourselves to be at the back of the bus. We allowed ourselves to be that floor mat. We allowed ourselves to be that revolving door of bull crap. We've allowed ourselves to do that. Yes, indeed, Miriam, take the mask off. Because you're wearing that mask of, so watch how it goes. You're wearing that mask of, you feel me? That's that mask. We put it on. There are days when I am dead tired and I don't feel like doing nothing, but I got to push because I got things that I got to do. And most of the time, they have nothing to do with me. Y'all feel me? Oh, if y'all understand what I'm saying, give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. Tell me what it is. Because Barbara just made a good point. If you can acknowledge that you're about to hit that wall, you already done gone too far. It's time for you to put the brakes on. It's time for you to say stop. It's time for you to say stop in the name of love. Before you, I'm sorry, y'all, but it's time for you to say no. It's time for you to say no. That's time. You know what? I got something for you, Barbara. Hold on. Watch this. I got something for you. Hold on. What that say? No. What that say? No. What does that? My mom just gave me these glasses before I left for my vacation. No. I want you to practice that. No. N-O. Complete sentence. Nothing else goes after it. No commas. No nothing. No. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not putting myself out there like that no more. I'm not doing that. And yes, it's going to sound harsh. Yes, they're going to think that you're mean and nasty. Yes, they're going to think that you got something going on with you, that you don't really care about them. But here's the thing. I care, and I'm going to be honest with you. I care about me. I can't help you if I can't help myself. Hell, you over here living the life, jumping up and down and being happy and doing everything. And I'm sitting over here lost. Don't know whether I'm going up or down or I don't know what's happening. The word. I'm just going to be silent for a moment because I want you to get that. What's the word? No. Today, I want you to understand that it's not because you're lacking. It's not because you're weak. It's not because you don't love them. It's because you love yourself enough to tell somebody, let somebody know when you're drowning. Has anybody threw a life raft in for you? Anybody threw anything, a piece of rope or anything to help you get up out this thing that you're drowning from? I bet the answer is no. Look, I bet the answer is no. I bet that's the answer. Because 9 times out of 10, what didn't happen, these people have gotten used to the fact that we have been there, that we're not going anywhere. They can count on us. They can count how many times we have let them down, which is probably 0. Because if you're like me, you've been doing it and doing it, doing it and doing it and doing it. Come on. Miriam says, I feel better Fibroid procedure went well. I have a new outlook on life, grateful to be alive. I'm realizing I was doing too much. Okay. Now you notice what she said. She said merge. Okay. And letting people get away with it, etc. Not anymore. Love me more. Baby. Baby, look, Miriam, kudos to you. Peace and blessings to you. I'm glad that the actual procedure went well. I can't wait till we make our HEB run. I can't wait to that. Look, okay, I love them too. My mama gave them to me. I love these shades. But Miriam just made a point. There will become times when you are down and out. You stuck. You got to go in for a procedure. Now, I'm not saying that the stress caused the procedure or caused the fibroids or whatever it may be, but what I am going to say is that your life could have been better without that stress, without those issues. But what gets me is that people have the gall, the audacity to take your kindness for a weakness and use you until they use you up. And then they wonder why you have an attitude, which is not an attitude. Only thing is, you just saying no. That's it. You saying no. But now I got an attitude. Why I got an attitude? Because I said no. No to the no to the no. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight when you check in, tonight when you are looking for that thing, look to yourself. Love yourself. And when you love yourself, you will say no. When you love yourself, you will tell them, I can't do that today. When you love yourself, you will not put yourself last so that somebody can come and eat before you and then give you the scraps and leave you sitting there like you just lost in the woods. That's not what love is. That's not what friendship is. That's not what family is. That's not what people's is. That's not what your gang is. I'm going to tell you now, if the people around you, the circle around you is not uplifting you, then baby, you got the wrong circle. And I'm going to tell you, look around your circle right now today or tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow. And if everybody got their hand out and gimme, you're in the wrong circle. And that do mean family and friends. If your circle does nothing but deplete you time and time and time again, you're in the wrong circle, baby. Like I said, I don't know who this is for, but whoever this is right here, that was put on my heart for you. And it's not only for you, it's for me as well. I had been letting myself go. I had been telling myself that I couldn't do it because it wouldn't be right. I kept telling myself that I can't spend any money on myself because I got these other things going on. I kept telling myself that I didn't deserve nice things. I work hard to make the money that I make and to do the things that I do, and none of it was for me. You welcome, Barbara. You know I got you. You know we good like that. But this is what I want to tell you. Today, you stop telling yourself no. That no is not for you. That no is for them. That no is for them. I want to say it one more time because I don't think those back in the mezzanine, the nosebleed, you heard me. That no is not for you. That no is for them. Start treating yourself. Go out on a date by yourself. Go to your favorite restaurant and get the biggest, fattest, juiciest steak or lobster or whatever it is that you want. Spend some money on yourself. You feel me? When you go on vacation like I am now, don't spare no expense. Now, don't get me wrong. Go on and get your coupon and get your BOGO and do what you got to do. But don't spare no expense. You want to sleep in the best places. You want to do the best things. You want to have something memorable. Leave that work phone at home. Leave those people back there and take yourself on a vacation. And it's a damn shame that you got to take yourself on a vacation. Because your regular vacation, you're still working. You're still catering to people's needs. I don't think you have to understand that it's not going to sound good or feel good to them. What I think you have to understand is that it's going to have to sound good and feel good coming out of your mouth. You telling them no, because that's what it is. Because anytime that you go and you do this, you don't want to hurt them. You don't mind hurting yourself because, look, I'm strong. I can bounce back. But just like Miriam said, she was going down a rabbit hole. They took her kindness for a week as they used and abused her. Okay? You better say it, Dante. Have an experience with yourself. Look, I'm going to tell y'all like this. There's no way for you to love me or love anybody else if you can't love yourself. How the hell you going to know how to love yourself if you ain't never loved yourself enough? You've never given yourself everything. You've never taken yourself to the highest point. You've never indulged in all that is you. Today I was out on that beach. I had me some good times. I had my toes out. I had my man boobs out. I was out there having myself a good time. And yes, y'all, I'm joking about the man boobs, but I have no fear. I have no fear. No fear in the fact that I love me. There's only one of me. And if I can't love myself, then I'm surely going to die. You understand what I'm saying? I got to love myself enough to know that my spirit is great. My spirit deserves love. Lord, deserve love. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Baby, look, let me tell you. When you are on this here resort and everywhere you go, you can ask for a drink. Not even if you're on the beach, even if you're at the pool, even if you're at the sideboard, even if you're at the theater, baby. Anyways, let me get back. Look, you can't love yourself enough. You can't love yourself enough. I'm going to say it again. You can't love yourself enough. You got to keep pushing. Love yourself more. Love yourself every day. When you look in that mirror, do not wince. No, that's me. That's me. Love yourself. Check in with yourself and understand that you are divinely ordered to be here, to be loved, to have understanding. And I'm going to tell you this, if you can't find the love in your immediate circle, then you need to move. If you can't find love in your gang and your friends and your homeboys and your homegirls or your peace and whatever it may be, you need to move. And don't say there's no such thing, because baby, yes, it is. Yes, it is. What I learned is that I kept giving myself an excuse. I can't let them go. You know, those are my people. But every time I talk to them, every time I see them, they had their hand out. I can't do them like that. They don't have nothing for themselves. They don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? They can't make it. They can't pay their bill. They can't do this. And there I was again. Even though I don't live in their house, even though they don't do the same for me, I was doing for them. When it came time for me to have an experience, like Dante said, with myself, I made up all kinds of excuses because I couldn't have an experience with myself because I was worried about the experience with them. But I learned quick and I learned fast. Nah, baby. Titan, are you gonna? No. Titan, will you be doing that? Nope, that's not my ministry. Titan, will you be doing this? Nope, I don't see it on the books. Titan, you doing this? Nope, not on my calendar. No. My best friend had to beg me to go on a trip so I could have some peace. Every day I get up. Oh, I'm good. Every day, day in and day out, same thing. I'm good. But then I crawl up in that bed And I asked my higher power, why? Why? Why is it? Is this the only thing I can do? Is this it for me? I'm not supposed to be happy. I'm not supposed to live a life. I'm not supposed to be doing the things, traveling the world, seeing and living and loving. I'm not supposed to be doing these things. You told me that I'm divinely made. You told me there's no other like me. You said that I will bring the people to you. But see, long gone is the time where we thought just because we were messengers, we were pastors and prophets, and we were shepherds, and we were people that had that divine light, that we're supposed to suffer. No, ma'am. Today I was out there having myself a good time, and baby, you better best believe I was still preaching the peace and blessings. Okay, still preaching the peace and blessings. A lot of times, what happens is people do not understand what type of blessing they truly are because people have been using them and using them up till they have nothing left. And when you go down that hole, when you travel to the darkness, hey, you, when you travel to the darkness, okay, that part. When you travel there and you constantly is traveling there for somebody else, you lose that light that's important for you. So the third 100th time that you've traveled to the darkness to help them, then boom, you lost. Then you are lost. That's the part that I'm talking about. That's the part I'm talking about. And I think sometimes people don't really get that. They don't understand that. You've been traveling to this place for so long, helping them and doing everything for them, that you have lost yourself. That you have lost yourself. Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't come here tonight for that, but I wanted to tell you something. Today, I learned something. I had such a good time doing nothing really today, but just living life, walking the beach, having a good time, talking to people, understanding that my life, and and y'all know me. Whenever I go somewhere, somebody's always talking to me. And my best friend them tell me all the time. They be saying, "Titan, can you come on?" I be like, "No, y'all, these people talking to me. Look, there's something to be learned in all of this." I am blessed because I'm blessed. I'm gonna let that sink in for a moment. Look, y'all, we gotta pay some bills here. And I want y'all to understand that we got to pay some bills. When we come back, we're going to talk about some good old pondering HIV. We're going to talk about Southern HIV and AIDS Awareness Day. And then we're going to go on and close it out. But Kwame, let's pay some bills. It's a Friday. Now look.
So this week, I want to talk.
You are here on the link. That's right.
You mamas, greetings. It is
We're going to take a trip down Batty Boulevard and bring you.
Is there such a thing as acting too black?
These are your gorgeous earrings that come with the set. So
Hey. Y'all like that little commercial? Y'all saw me on that commercial. Did y'all see me? Yeah. Look, okay. We over here at Pyro Media doing the doggone thing. Y'all better tune in. Y'all better come on, get in where you can fit in. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and move on to pondering HIV. Pondering HIV. Yes. That's what we're doing today, y'all. That's what we're doing. So look, y'all. So today is Southern HIV/AIDS Awareness Day, right? Okay. You saw that? You saw that? Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. Let me come back. So, ladies and gentlemen, so whenever there is a HIV/AIDS Awareness Day, I always like to say a little something, right? And by me being a Black gay man who's HIV positive, sometimes we have to understand that it's not just me, right? It's more than me. And part of my job, or part of what my purpose is, and I say job because my job is my purpose, right? Is to spread awareness and understanding about HIV and AIDS, right? HIV and AIDS is not a death sentence, right? It's not something that you can catch by me just touching you. You know, we have to understand, we have to have these conversations early on with our children. And I know some of you are going to say, oh, Titan, no, those are the children. But look at what's happening. The 13 to 24. Let me flip it. 13 years old. Let that sink in. Sometimes when you look at these numbers and the demographic and you think about what's going on, you say to yourself, what? Ladies and gentlemen, is it easy being diagnosed with AIDS and being HIV positive and undetectable for the last 14 years? But I've been 16 years since I was diagnosed with having AIDS. It's not easy. And sometimes today, even when I go to talk to certain people or family members or families, it's still hard for me to have a conversation with them about what's going on. I don't understand how we in 2021 and something like Southern HIV and AIDS Awareness Day goes by us without anybody saying anything. And then I know you're probably going to say, Titan, well, if you wasn't HIV positive, you probably wouldn't be worried about it. That is not the truth. It took me a while, and let me be honest, it took me a while to ponder HIV at all, period. And I'm not going to mince words, y'all. This is my show. Yeah, I say what I got to say. Let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't get it. And what my purpose is to alert you of that, right? To let you know what's going on. Exactly. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is nothing wrong with just hearing it today, right? That's my sis. I know she good because she good like that, right? But just hearing it today, that's nothing. I'm glad that you heard it today, and I'm glad that you stuck around to listen and to find out what's going on. We have so many awareness days, and ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. I don't think we need another awareness day. I think we just need awareness. I'm so tired of it saying awareness and nobody knows. Nobody knows. How is it that the community that it affects the most don't know? That's crazy to me. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been in this fight for only the last 2.5 years, going on 3. And I've been some places and I've done some things and I'm at a loss sometimes. Because HIV and AIDS is real. It's not something that's going away anytime soon. And that number I gave you earlier, 13 to 24, that's real. I said 13. Imagine yourself being a teenager, 13 years old, and having an AIDS or HIV diagnosis. Think. Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know I use the word AIDS because I was diagnosed with AIDS. And a lot of people tell me, well, Titan, that's not the word you need to use. It's language first, it's this and that. I'm going to tell you like this. I was diagnosed with AIDS. That word right there will never be able to leave me and let me go or do anything because that's how I was diagnosed. Yes, it's a word that hurts. Yes, it's a word that people don't like to hear. But my diagnosis was not your diagnosis. So you can't tell me what word I can't say about my own diagnosis. And the reason I say that, and the reason I tell my story that way, is because this man who was the doctor walked in and said, Titan, you have AIDS, and walked out the room. There was no, okay, we can do this. There was no, okay, this is the next step. There was none of that. And the dynamic was, I'm Black, and they were not. So when we're out here pondering, when we're out here seeing all these awareness days, and y'all think, okay, the LGBTQIA community got way too many days and all of the kind of stuff like this, this is because our people, our youngsters, our youth, our people that's supposed to take over the world and make the world a better place, they're dying at an alarming rate. And if they're not dying physically, they're dying mentally and emotionally. They are not there. Ladies and gentlemen, I task you today to put in HIV and AIDS awareness days in Google. Google them. Show up for your family. Show up for your friend. Show up for your gang. Show up for your circle. Show up for your husband and your wife and your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your hookup or your piece. Show up for them. Because I guarantee you there's somebody out there right now that you are close to that just been diagnosed with HIV or AIDS and don't know where to go or what to do. The other day, somebody said to me, full blown. And I said, that's not the language we're going to use anymore. We're not going to use the language of full blown. What does that mean? And I was not angry with the person. I wasn't upset with the person. It was a teachable moment. And I was so grateful that the person that I said that to was so good and wanted to know what it was I was talking about. Teach me, Titan, because I don't know. But we in 2021, this is nothing against the person I'm talking about. I'm talking about overall. We in 2021 and you all don't know about this? You all don't know about what HIV is? You don't know what consists of an AIDS diagnosis? You don't know any of these things, and it's 2021. And our children are over here being diagnosed at an alarming rate. Our women over here being diagnosed at an alarming rate. Our men are being diagnosed at an alarming rate. And this is what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not here for the somatics. I'm not here for, it's the guy, the down low, and the women and tricking and I'm not here for that. Obviously, there's something going on that we don't know about, because if you in 2021 and you've never heard of what it considers, what is considered an AIDS diagnosis, or what's considered HIV, or what a CD4 count is, or what a viral load is, or what does U equals U, or what is undetectable, we in 2021. Now I'm gonna talk to my peoples. My Black and brown people. Disproportionately, it's us. But there's a disconnect somewhere. And y'all, I just want y'all to know, And Kwame, I'm sorry about this, but this is all my final thought. I was going, looked up at the clock. My bad. This is what I want to say to y'all. Okay, Kwame, you better put it in there. Look, I'm pondering HIV and final thought and all in the same moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to do better. We have got to do better, right? We cannot let our children keep going down that road. But hold on, I'm not going to talk just about children, because in my work and my advocacy, I have found that there is a whole nother demographic of those that are older, 50 and above. They come from the old school. So you know what happens in this house stays in this house. We don't talk about it outside of that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2021. If you don't do nothing else, check in with your people. Check in with your family. Don't let them go down this road by themselves, because this is what happens. They don't understand what they're going through. They don't know what's happening to them. So therefore, they're quiet because they've listened to the mother and the father and the brothers and the sisters and the cousins and the aunts and the uncles talk about them like they diseased rats. So they're not going to come to you and say anything. And then somebody had the audacity to ask me one day, well, Titan, why are they talking to you? Why are they talking to you? Because you don't know what I've been through. And they talking to me. I'm not talking to them. They talking to me because I'm listening. I'm understanding where they're at because I was once there. It's wrong for it to be 2021 and you can't have a conversation with your loved one, with your son, your daughter. Like, come on. They are lost, just like I was. And I thank God for those that stuck around me. And I thank God for those that kept uplifting me, right? But that was a moment when I was dark. That was a moment when I even said to my brother from another, Ian, I told Ian, I said, Ian, I got to get this off of me. I feel like I'm dying. I feel like this is drowning me. This is taking me out. And why am I feeling like this? I have a good life. I'm living, but I could not acknowledge that I had been done wrong. I couldn't acknowledge that I was diagnosed with AIDS. I couldn't acknowledge that I had 4 T cells. And I literally was on my way out the door. And I couldn't acknowledge that basically how I became HIV positive or how I contracted AIDS is that I was raped. When you look at me, you don't see all of that. What you see is what I give you right here. And most of the time, the youth, these youngsters, those people that are coming up behind us, they are giving you what you see at face value. They're not telling you how this person was touching them back here. They're not telling you how they had did this or they did that. They had never done drugs before, but then they were coerced or they were groomed into doing something. And then they're not telling you how scared they truly are. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to do better. I don't care if you don't like me or what, but our people just can't keep dying like this. For what? So that you don't know? I used to have a client, and the client almost took me out one day. He said, Titan, am I going to die? He said that to me with tubes running out of him. He said that to me with an infection. He said that to me with hardly any T cells. I think he had 12 or 15 or something like that. And I saw myself. I saw myself. And I said that I will never, ever, ever, if I can help it, God be my witness. If the universe allows me to be strong and go forward, I will never let another person, if I can help it, go down that road, especially go down that road by themselves. There are those of us that are suffering in silence. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to thank y'all for being a blessing unto me. I only pray and I hope that I have been a blessing unto you all. I think sometimes I get a little deep, I get a little passionate about things. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to tell y'all, it is not easy. It's not easy being told something and you don't know what it is. And then the people just leaving you there to flail on your own. It's not easy having stigma surrounding every little thing that you do. It's not easy not being able to live your life and be proud and be happy that you are Black, gay, and HIV positive. It took me a long time to shed all those layers. And I'm still sometimes trying to keep the layers down because they keep coming back. But as you are my witness, God is my witness, as the universe is my playground. My purpose is to do exactly what I'm doing right now. Inform you, keep you up to date, let you know that there is somebody out here that's fighting for you. Let you know for those that have been recently diagnosed, if you need help, you contact me. You let me know. You ain't got to talk directly to me. I can get you in contact with somebody that can help you. But ladies and gentlemen, understand, I've been there, done that, rode that ride and bought that t-shirt. But what I won't do is let you go there by yourself if I can help it. Before I drop Jesus. Before I let any of that go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you. I'm going to get out of here, but I want to say thank you. Peace and blessings to you. I love you. Y'all keep on. Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favor. Reach out to someone today, tomorrow, this weekend. Reach out to someone and ask them, how you doing? How you really doing? Check in with them while you're checking in with yourself. Peace and blessings to you all until next Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? Y'all come and take a sip of the thought with me and be kind to yourself. Check in with yourself. Go on a vacation. Talk to you later. Peace and blessings.